reincarnated from 1815 England. Like, this would be a really fun story to write. And I was taking an intro to creative writing class at the time, and I wrote the first chapter for a class I was taking. And my teacher and classmates loved it, and they told me that I should keep writing it. So I listened to their advice. It was really the first time I tried writing original fiction, and I finished the book by the end of my junior year. So I do not actually write books in 7 days. It takes me a few months, but you don't have to write speedy fast all the time. Like, find what works for you and do it. So this was my first book written in college, and the sequel's Vengeance and Timeless. And my current series is called The Secret Diamond Sisters, which starts with book 1, The Secret Diamond Sisters, and then book 2, which is coming out in October. It's October 28th when it comes out, Diamonds in the Rough. This is an advanced reader's copy of it. And it is about 3 sisters who grew up in a very small, kind of poor town. And then they find out that they are long-lost heiresses of a Las Vegas billionaire hotel owner. And they move out to this beautiful hotel that he owns in Las Vegas. And the hotel is actually inspired by my favorite hotel, which is the Wynn and the Encore hotels and casinos, which I find beautiful in Las Vegas. And I was walking around them, and I just thought, what would it be like to live in a hotel like this? Which is where the idea for The Secret Diamond Sisters was formed. And it's about 3 sisters named Savannah, Courtney, and Peyton. And Savannah's the youngest. She's 15 years old, and she is kind of very optimistic and very peppy and just always thinks that everything in her future is going to be great. She falls for guys really easily. If like a hot guy talks to her, she like falls in love with him in 5 minutes, which is kind of a problem for her sometimes. The middle sister is Courtney, and she's 16 years old, and she's kind of the most level-headed sister. She keeps her sisters in check. She works very hard. She wants to do well in school, to go to great college, and that is her focus, her schoolwork. So when a guy comes along in the book who really catches her attention, who happens to also be a guy she can't be with, she has a lot of internal struggles with that. And then the oldest sister is named Peyton, and she is the rebellious one. She does not like the fact that she's never known her father. She's not welcoming to be in Las Vegas. She wants nothing to do with this new life of hers. And she ends up kind of falling for a very wrong guy for her. And when these 3 sisters move to Vegas, they meet the mean girl named Madison, who has it out for them the second that she sees these 3 sisters, because she sees them as a threat to her for when she starts school. And also she's afraid that they're the guys that she's best friends with, who she kind of has little things going on with, but nothing's really happened. She kind of keeps them as her best friends. She's afraid that their sights are going to go to the Diamond Sisters. So I'm going to start off by reading a short passage from The Secret Diamond Sisters. This is chapter 2. And in chapter 1, just to give you a brief summary so you're not lost, these 3 sisters find out that their mom has to go to a rehab clinic because she does have a drinking problem, and their father, who they've never talked to before, has decided he's going to take custody of them, and they're going to be moving out to, they're not really sure where, because they've never known who their father is. And they go to the airport, and they see this big jet sitting on the jetway, private jet just for them, that says Diamond Resorts Worldwide, and that's where chapter 2 begins.